Oh, yo. Alright. This is the second part. Fucking Rocket Queen. Yada yada. I'm just gonna play it. So, that was Slash's part. Yeah. He does the leads. I'll play Izzy's part right now. So Izzy, he goes like, so yeah, that's how Izzy goes it. This was really confusing, by the way. Like, this took way more effort than I would have liked to, like, have to learn this shit. But anyways, I'm gonna teach Slash's part first. So yeah, it's gonna be like right after for the last part. So it's gonna start off on a power chord on the ninth fret. Yeah, this is 3, 5, 7. Yep, 9. And then 11 on the D and 11 on the G. So yeah, hold on, I'm gonna pop my back. All right, so you're gonna hit that chord, and then you're just gonna let it ring a bit, and then you're gonna hit the power chord, but that starts on the ninth fret of the D string. So that's 9 on the D, and then 11 on the G, and this is gonna be 12 on the B. So yeah, so you're gonna hit, then you're gonna hit this chord, and you're gonna instantly slide it to the 7th fret. So that's 7 on the D, and then 9 on the G, and then 10 on the B. So yeah, you're gonna hit this, and then you're gonna hit the power chord on the. So this is just the E power chord, but it's gonna start on the 7th fret of the D. So that's 7 on the D, then 9 on the. Wait, no, crap. That's 7 on the A. So 7 on the A, then 9 on the D, and 9 on the G. So. And then back to the power chord on the 9th fret. And then we're going to start this sequence. Crap, I forgot how it goes. So this was like hard to remember. Yeah, that's how it goes. So after you go, you're gonna move to the power chord of the B power chord. So that's 2 on the A, 4 on the D, 4 on the G. And so you're just gonna, before you hit it, you're gonna like come over and you're gonna do that hovering thing that I like kind of do sometimes, where so you have your fingers on the frets, but you're not actually pressing down on the strings. You're just touching the strings, but you're not pressing down. So see, I'm like hitting the fucking strings, but I'm muting them with my fingers. So you're gonna. Hold on. Mom? Are you awake? I thought my mom was awake. Okay. So anyways, you're gonna hit it twice, like that. So, but really fast. Like, But anyways, you're gonna go like that. So you're gonna hit it twice, and then you're gonna hit it like without muting it. So from the beginning we got and you're gonna let it ring out for a bit, and then you're gonna start. So that's gonna be, so after you let it ring out a bit, so like after you let it ring out, you're gonna lift your fingers off the frets again, and then you're gonna hit it twice, just like that. So far we got, and then you're gonna hit it again, and then hit it without, and then you're gonna fucking lift your fingers off the frets and then hit it twice again, like this. So from the beginning we got like that. So oh, you're gonna hit it 3 times actually. So see, 3 times at the end. Anyways, so we got, and then after you do that 3 times, you're gonna wait like a half second, and then you're gonna hit it 2 times again while muted, and then you're gonna hit it without muting it, and then you're gonna lift your fingers off again, and then hit it twice muted, and then put your fingers back on and hit it. So far we got, I'm gonna play that really slowly. And then you're gonna take your fingers off and hit it 1 more time, just like that. It's kind of confusing, I know. Just, I don't know. Try your best. So I'm gonna do the whole thing really fast. And then now I'm gonna do it slow. And then you're gonna come to do the power chord on the 4th fret of the A. So that's 4 on the A, and then 6 on the D, 6 on the G. So after you go, and then you're gonna lift your fingers up, and then do that same palm muting twice, and then you're gonna hit it 1 more time again. So yeah, after you go, you're gonna let it ring, and you're gonna go, and then you're gonna, like, so after you go, after you hit it 1 more time, that second time, you're gonna hit it palm muted again, or not palm muted, just muted, like that. So from the beginning we got, just like that. And then we're gonna go to the E power chord on the 9th fret of the A, 7th fret of the A. So 7 on the A, 9 on the D, 9 on the G. And we're gonna strum it. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Is that 9? Hold on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah, that's 9 times. So down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down. So just like that. So from the beginning of this part we got, and then I'm going to play it really slowly now. And then we got, so that whole part. So that's going to start off with hitting the 9th, the power. So we're going to do a power chord, but without the 5th. So if you don't know what a 5th is, I don't remember if I explained it in the last video, but if you don't know what the 5th is, it's basically just like this last note that we play in a power chord. So here, I'm going to tell you this power chord. It's still a power chord. We're going to play it on the 7th fret of the low E. And then we're going to have our ring finger on the 9th fret of the A. See, but you know, you're probably used to having your pinky also on the ninth fret of the D. That's probably like, I mean, that is a power chord, but that, see that 9 on the D, that's a 5th. And we're not gonna play that for this little section. So anyways, we're just gonna go. So we have this power chord, we're gonna slide to the power chord on just the A power chord. You know, so that's 5 on the low E and 7 on the D, or I mean 7 on the A. So we're just gonna hit this one and slide to the A power chord, like that. So just like that. So, and then we're gonna hit this power chord on the 2nd fret of the low E. So that's 2 on the low E, 4 on the A, 4 on the D. So, and then after that, we're gonna let it ring for a little bit, and then we're just gonna take our pinky off the 4th fret of the D, and then we're just gonna hit these two and slide it to the power chord on the 4th fret. So that's 4 on the low E and 6 on the A. So crap, like that. And then we're gonna hit the low E power chord, or just an E power chord. So 0 on the low E, and then 2 on the A, and 2 on the D. So, and then we're gonna hit an A power chord. So that's 0 on the A, and then 2 on the D, and 2 on the G. And then we're gonna hit a B power chord. I already taught you how to do that. And then a low E power chord. And then, pretty sure this is F power chord, right? Whatever, we already taught this one. Is it? No, it's not the F power chord. It's just the power chord on the 2nd fret of the low E string. Yeah. Anyways, so from the beginning we got and then we're going to do the same thing again. And then we're going to do this thing. So that's it's actually pretty easy. It was pretty complicated when I first heard it. I thought it was going to be really hard, but it's really not. So you're just going to hit 4 on the D, and then 2 on the D, and then 4, 3, 2 on the A string. So, like that. And then we're going to hit 0 on the A. So, and then we're going to hit 2 on the low E. And then we're going to hit 3, 2, 0 on the A, and then 0 on the low E. Yeah, 0 on the low E. So, and then 1 on the low E. And give it some vibrato. And then after you hit the 1 on the low E, you're just going to slide to the 14th fret of the low E and then back. So, you know. Anyways, so that was all Slash's part. And yeah, I think I still have time to teach Izzy's, although we're already like almost 15 minutes in, so this is going to probably be a longer video, but whatever. Anyways, so Izzy's part, I already played it. fucked up. Alright. Anyways, so it's gonna start off with he like this little solo kind of thing that he does. So it's gonna start on the 4th fret of the G. You're gonna bend upwards, release, like that, so, and then bend up again and release again. Actually, we're not gonna release the second time, so. Wait, no, we do release. I'm fucking retarded. Sorry. Anyways, so just do it twice, and then we're gonna hit 2 on the G, and then we're gonna hit 4 on the D. So like that. So something to note though is that you're gonna keep the D string muted, because like throughout the whole solo, or like throughout the whole like little mini solo that he does, you don't he really keeps the D string muted. You can only really hear like the G and the B string. So and then after that we're gonna do this. So after we go, we're gonna hit the 4th fret of the G string again, bend and release. So after you bend and release, you're gonna pull off to the 2nd fret of the G string, and then you're gonna hit the 4th fret of the D string, muted again, and then you're gonna go back to the 2nd fret of the G string. So just like that. So from the beginning we got, and then we got, so that's going to be on the 4th fret of the G string again. We're going to bend it upwards twice, but we're going to kind of stop it after the first time. So like that, because like, and then barely release, and then shoot back up again. And then we're going to hit 2 on the G, and then we're going to hit 4 on the D and 2 on the D. So back to 2 on the G, back to 4 on the D, so like that. So that's 4 on the D, and then we're gonna go back to 2 on the G, and then we're gonna hit 4 on the G, bend upwards, and we're gonna hit the 15th fret. Not the 15th, the 5th fret of the B string with our pinky, and then hit 4 on the G and release again. So like that. So, and then hit 2 on the G. So that's kind of the end of that part. And then after that, you're gonna hit 4 on the D, and then you're gonna hit 2 on the G, and then 3 on the G, like that. So, and that's gonna be the start of this part. Anyways, so after we go, we're gonna hit 4 on the G and 4 on the B twice, like at the same time. But like the first time we hit it, we're gonna let it ring for a tiny bit, and then we're gonna hit it again. So just like that. So after we hit it twice, we're gonna kind of hit both the G and B, but we're gonna have our fingers on the frets, but we're not gonna press down. So we're gonna have it muted like this. So yeah, so we're gonna have crap. So we're just gonna hit it down up twice, and then we're gonna hit the 4th fret of the G, bend upwards. Not the 4th fret of the G, sorry, the 6th fret of the G. And then we're gonna hit the 7th fret of the B string with our pinky, and then hit the 6th fret of the G to release it. So like that. So after we release, we're just gonna hit 4 on the G again, like that. So And then we're gonna hit just the G string this time. We're gonna mute it twice, like that. I don't know if you can hear it, but I'm just hitting the G string while having my finger hovering on top of the string. So we're gonna hit it twice, and then we're gonna hit the fourth fret on the G string twice. But like when we hit it the first time, we're gonna instantly take our finger off of the wood and then press it again, because we don't want it to ring like this. See, so instead we're going just kind of like pressing it like a button, you know. So from the beginning we got, and then after that we're gonna hit the G string muted twice again, and then we're gonna do the same bending thing, just like that same thing. So we got, and then after that we're gonna hit this, which is just 6 on the G and then 6 on the B, and we're gonna do it twice, kind of like we did last time. And then we're gonna do the same thing where we just mute the G string, the 6th fret on the G string twice, and then we're gonna take the 8th fret of the G string, bend upwards, and then get the 9th fret of the B string, and get the 8th fret of the G string to release, and then we're gonna hit 6 on the G string. So like that, and then we're gonna hit it muted twice. So from the beginning we got, wait, no, actually we're not gonna hit it twice at the end muted, we're just gonna hit it like that. After you get there, just stop, and then we're gonna strum this E power chord 9 times, kind of like when we did with Slash. So that's when we match it with Slash. Oh, crap, my phone's at 15%. Oh well, hopefully I can get this before it gets to 5. If the screen suddenly gets super duper dark, that's because my phone's like 5%. I don't know why it does that. But anyways, so yeah, from the beginning we got, and then Izzy does this part, but instead of going here, we're gonna actually do this like almost power chord, but it's like a bar chord on the 9th fret of the A. So we're gonna hit 9 on the A, then we're gonna hit what is this? 11 on the D, 11 on the G, and 11 on the B. Yeah, so we're gonna go. So yeah, we're gonna hit it once and then kind of let it ring out and hit it again. So, and then we're gonna hit it muted. So, and then after we hit it muted, so like that, we're gonna get our pinky to hit the 12th fret of the B. So we're gonna hit the same exact chord, but instead of having our ring finger covering the 11th fret of the B, we're gonna have our pinky on the 12th fret of the B. So like this. See? So like that. So after we hit it, after we hit it once with our pinky on the 12th fret of the B, we're gonna take it off and then hit the same chord again, like that. So, and then hit it muted again. So, and then we're gonna hit the same chord again one more time. So, I'm just gonna play that whole thing really slow. And and then we're going to move onto the same shape kind of, but on the 7th fret of the A. So 7 on the A, 9 on the, 9 on the D, 9 on the G, and 9 on the B. So after we go, we're going to move over here, and we're not going to actually press on the frets yet. We're just going to have our fingers hovering over these strings, and then we're going to hit it muted 4 times, I think. Yeah, 4 times. So, and then we're just going to strum it a couple times. So, we're going to strum it 3 times. So, down, up, down. And then we're going to do the kind of same thing with our pinky hitting the, 10th fret of the B string back to the 9th fret. I just got deja vu. Anyways, so. See, it's like almost the same pattern at the end. So I'm going to hit this part slowly. So from the beginning, I'm going to play this fast and then slow. And then I'll slow. And then we're going to go over to the A power chord, and we're going to kind of copy slash when it goes. But instead, when we get to the A chord, we're going to actually just hover over it and hit it muted twice. Or just hit it twice. And then we're going to hit the A chord twice. Because I kind of heard him playing the A chord more than just once when I was listening to it. So, kind of like that. And then we're going to hit like that. So, but actually, after he hits the A chord twice, we're going to mute it again. And then hit the B chord. And then just hit the low E chord. And then after that we go, which is that's going to be 9 on the G, and then 10 on the D, 11 on the D. So, and then back to 9 on the G, back to 10 on the D, back to 9 on the G, and then we're going to hit 11. Oh crap, I was fucking up. It's not 10 on the D, it's 11 on the D. So whatever, you kind of get it. So 9 on the G, 11 on the D, 9 on the G, 11 on the D, back to 9 on the G, and then 11 on the G. So, but the thing is, we're also going to kind of press it like a button. We're not going to just let it ring out like, we're going to go. And so I'm just kind of lifting my finger off right after I pick it to get that, stopping button noise. Anyways, so from the beginning we got and then after that we're just going to start over and do almost the exact same thing. The only difference is that when we get back to this part, we're not going to go like that. We're going to go like this. It's really nothing. It's like barely, it's like a 1-note difference, but I still hear him do it. So we're going to go. But instead of ending it on the 11th fret of the G string, we're going to go back to the 9th fret of the G. So, like that. And then we copy slash and do. And then we go back to the verse. That like main riff. I think there is something different with that one after we do it after the first chorus and we go back to this. So I think there's a difference, but I'll just show you that in the next video. But anyways, so yeah, you just learned the verse and the chorus, and I think they stay the same throughout the whole song. I don't think there's any like changes, but I'll keep listening, and if I do notice anything, I'll just teach it in the next videos. Anyways, oh, 30 minutes. Well, you know, goodbye. Also, I forgot to mention that I don't have tabs for any. I'm probably never ever gonna have any tabs for any of my lessons. So if you're like one of those people who like really wants fucking tabs, then I recommend you go get them off Nico Slash. He sells. They're pretty fucking accurate. But I didn't actually buy any for any of the songs they taught except for Paradise City, and I didn't even use it for the whole song. It was just like I think the third video of the lesson I needed help on, so I had to buy the tabs to figure it out. It was the third video for the outro solo because yeah, but I don't have the tabs for this song or any other song. But I do know he sells some pretty good tabs. But other than that, yeah, later.